Today's video is one of the most comical videos I get to do here on the channel. This guy is getting a lot of crap from his neighbors and his HOA regarding all kinds of things, and he decided to take the perfect kind of parking revenge against them. Wait till you see what he did. Yeah, that's right, parking fans. This guy definitely takes revenge in Las Vegas to a whole nother level. He might be gambling with his neighbors and his HOA in Sin City, but I love it, and I think you are as well. Let's jump into 13 Action News video from Sin City, Las Vegas, Nevada, here in the United States.
This morning, a Valley man who's upset with his neighbors has come up with a creative revenge plan.
Yeah, I'd say creative, right? Parker Collins right now is live near Buffalo and Alexander to show us what he is doing after being reported to his HOA, Parker.
On this car, you can see it's pretty dinged up here in the back. There's some cracks in the paint. The one over here, street parked, isn't much better. Basically junk cars over here, and that's the point. The guy over here wants to buy up these kind of cars to make the neighborhood look even worse. Let's back it up. This is because after he moved here in January of 2017, he said since then he's gotten at least half a dozen citations from the HOA. He thinks it's neighbors who are reporting him for, he says, small things, weeds, a carport that he built in the backyard, some rust on his fence. He tried talking with his neighbors, but when that broke down, he hatched this creative plan.
If you're going to be like this, then I'm going to give you something to cry about. I said, I'm going to buy a bunch of crappy cars, fill up the neighborhood, and run the neighborhood down.
So far, he's sunk $1,000 into its vengeance plan, and he does plan on getting even more cars. But coming up, what do his neighbors have to say about this? Reporting live, Parker Collins, 13 Action News.
Yeah, so this is kind of a problem. I don't know if this guy has thought through his in-game result on this, but the HOA is going to start getting those cars towed, or they're going to give him fines for having junk cars because it's an HOA. And generally, HOA rules say you can't just have junk, immobile cars just parked randomly wherever you feel like. That is a general rule of thumb with every HOA. Now, I know a lot of you are going to say, no HOA, no anytime. HOAs have their good parts and their bad parts. His neighbor's reporting him for building like a shed in the back. It could be against the HOA rules. Could be his own fault. The rust on his fence could be, again, against their rules. If he signed up for those rules and he moved into that neighborhood, he is at fault. He knew what he was getting into. He should have abided by those rules. And this is going to end up not probably going well for him. He should probably rethink this. But with all that said, I still think it's hilarious. I think it's funny, and I think it's a great plan. What do you think of his plan to get revenge on his neighbors and his HOA to park a bunch of junk cars down the road illegally and run the neighborhood down to piss them off even more? I'm interested to hear what you guys think. As always, I read all of your comments. I don't have time to respond to all of them. I wish I did. I will try to respond to as many of them as I possibly can, as always, and I thank you for taking the time to leave them. Hit the like button, guys. Helps the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe to this channel and turn the bell on for notifications, and I'll have videos for you all week long. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, September 3rd, 2024, and I'll see everyone next time.